is amiss and I really don't know what it is. So I went to bed super late last night, like midnight, and was up until 3, maybe even 4 this morning. I am confusion. I didn't have any caffeine yesterday. Hold on, let me think. I almost speak too soon. I did have caffeine yesterday, but it was super early when I had it, and it wasn't even anything super strong. It was some green tea with ginger and turmeric, I think was the tea bag that I used. And usually that wears off in like 3 hours, to be honest. So I have absolutely no explanation for why I was up so late. And it was this weird thing. It was like I was up, but my, like, how do I explain it? It's like my body was up, but my brain was like off. It was so weird. So I just sat in the bed watching YouTube videos until I started getting sleepy. I don't know. And this isn't even supposed to be like a slow day at work because we're still in close. So I have like plenty of things to get done. I'm not really hungry. Also, I should add, last night at like 2 a.m., I ended up eating cereal because my stomach was growling and I could not deal with it. But I'm not hungry right now, so I think I'm just gonna make my hot drink. No caffeine today. At least I'm gonna try my very best for absolutely 0 caffeine today. Let there be light. This is that lemon ginger brew I made the other day, and I'm gonna do a morning drink with that. That's 4 ounces of water, and I'm gonna try my very best to not spill and pour an additional 4 ounces in this jar. Oh, jeez. Okay. And then you already know, I'm gonna hit my beverage button. My mini cutting board is in the dishwasher, so I'm just gonna try to do this without cutting the counter, if I can. So, this is the drink, and I'm gonna stick a couple of extra lemon slices in and let that steep for a bit. And there's already sugar in this, but I'll taste it once it cools down to see if it needs anything else, but I need to go get dressed. I just got off an hour-long call with IT because today on my to-do list, I had it down to work on the same laptop. Let's start with the good news, okay? So I was able to upload a journal entry. I was able to log into Oracle. That's about it for the good news. The bad news, this thing is prompting me for my credentials every single time I log in somewhere. It keeps wanting to send me authentication codes. Java is bugging out because of some little file extension. I wonder if I wrote it down anywhere. I probably didn't. Hold on. It is frmservlet.jnlp. No idea. I was trying to map my drives earlier. That's not working. So I have a couple of tickets open with IT. And I'm gonna pop the lid on that because I just want to do something else. And I was thinking maybe I should deal with this situation here. Maybe some of it, you know, I have an alert that I have new packages, but I really just don't want to bring another package inside of this house without figuring out what is actually staying here, what needs to be returned, like if they even sent the right things. And honestly, I really did not order a lot of stuff. The majority of this is Target. They just send you different packages when your order is ready instead of sending it all at one time. I actually need to check into that and see if there's an option on there that I'm just not aware of where I can select don't send me a single thing until everything is ready, because this is just looking like a lot and it's overwhelming for no reason. Now that I say that, the plan, I believe, first of all, I am gonna go get my packages. I know I just said I wasn't, but I'm gonna go do like a snack swap and get those packages, and then maybe open a few to determine whether or not they're mine or they're Christmas gifts for other people, or if I actually got the right thing. Why is this is blurry? Hold on. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, to determine if they're mine or if they're Christmas presents or what have you. And then I need to go get lunch because still ain't been to the grocery store. It is so unbelievably cold outside right now. Man, I've been sitting in front of this window all day and I don't understand why I didn't think that maybe it might be cold today. I don't know. I knew it was raining, but definitely was not expecting it to be this cold. So I picked up some Thai food for lunch. This is tom yum soup. And this is, I don't know. I think this is just a soup that comes with the meal. And then pad see ew, extra spicy. My computer's going off, but you know what? Not today. I'm about to take a legitimate break because I am like no good. My brain hurts. I feel like I'm starting to get a small headache too, so I'm gonna sit here and eat my lunch in the absolute peace and quiet. Oh my gosh, that's so triggering. Notes already. I definitely forgot to get rice. So, I don't know. I might take a couple of sips of this, but I definitely want rice. Developments here. So right when I got back from lunch, my head started hurting again, and it wasn't hurting to the point where I thought it was a migraine, but it was hurting enough to slow me down. So after I ate my lunch, I actually ended up laying on the couch with the blanket over my head for about 20 minutes to see if that would help. It did not, and I was really like no caffeine, so I knew Excedrin was out, and I completely forgot that I had Tylenol in here. So I was trying to thug it out for a couple of hours until I was just like, you know what, just take a Tylenol. And about an hour ago, it started feeling better. So within that hour, I have split up all of the packages that I have to date. And then I did sit and do a little bit of planning. Ooh, that reminds me, I got a little happy mail today, unbeknownst to me. A few weeks ago, I made an order with Once More with Love, and my stickers finally came, and they are so freaking cute. Okay. So these are holiday themed for like planning or just like a regular decoration sticker. The mini that came with the November order, these computers are so cute. I used one of them already. These little TVs are also cute. I plan on using these for like when I'm binge watching a show or when there's like a holiday movie that I want to watch, because there's enough space in here that I can write in there. Here are some doodle banners. They are so cute. I cannot. A little holiday to do. Aren't these so cute? Half boxes. And these are note pages. I think these are half box stickers too. And then it came with this cute little postcard. It says, once you choose hope, anything is possible. Oh, and I also got some sticky notes. Now that I have shown you that, I am going to get to sorting some of the stuff. First of all, I need to open all of the packages, like every single one of them, and figure out what is what and separate Christmas gifts from things that I bought for me. And then that's probably going to be all that I do tonight, because I am so stinking tired and there's no use in like pushing myself. It just doesn't make any sense. This
looks so much better to me. Like I was saying, a lot of these places were just putting one thing in a bag instead of putting like multiple things in a bag. So I did a good bit of condensing there, and I can live with this for now. Amazon finally sent me my lamp. And then these are clothes that I purchased during Black Friday sales that have come in. And at some point I need to set aside some time so I can try it on to see if any of it fits. Like on the current workstation, I don't get that alert whenever I open Oracle. Like I never get that. Good morning. Yesterday was such a touch and go day at work, and it's to be expected working in corporate. Like the first week of the month is just absolute trash, and yesterday did not disappoint. I had so much stuff that I was trying to get done, and then on top of that, I was working with IT to get my laptop set up. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't reach out to me yesterday, but wait until like towards the end of the week. But when it comes to setting up a new workstation, you kind of just got to be flexible and be available when they are. I mean, really, yesterday was just an annoying work day. I was getting bombarded with Teams messages and emails, and how about this? I changed into my gym clothes yesterday and never even left the house. So today I just wanted to get outside, get some fresh air, and do something for myself first before I started doing work for other people. But I gotta get some things done before this meeting at 10 o'clock, so let's go back home. It's time to eat lunch because I've just been sitting here snacking on my little gummy bear treats, but I'm gonna eat one more still because they are really good. And I literally just cannot be eating candy all day. But I also need to do a couple of chores because last night I bailed. I just wasn't in the mood. I kind of like, the workday yesterday it took me out. So I was just laying around, not doing much of anything. So yesterday I was supposed to clean my oven and wipe down all the kitchen cabinets. Didn't do that. And today I was supposed to do under the sink just to see if it needs like a little bit of organizing, and wipe out my microwave, spend 15 minutes in the pantry, and wipe down my garbage can. I'm not gonna do all of that right now, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can get 3 of them done. I can spray the oven because I think I'm just gonna let that sit for a couple of hours. It really isn't dirty. I think there was just something that I remember spilling in the oven over Thanksgiving that I never got up, so that shouldn't be bad once I get around to it. I can definitely wipe down all of the cabinets and clean out the microwave in my lunch break time because I also need to cook something really quick. It's really gonna be nothing home to write about. I feel like I'm just gonna rummage through my freezer and see if there's like a protein that I can defrost within like 20 minutes, and that's gonna be my lunch. So enough rambling because it's clear that I just want to lay on the couch and take a nap, but I have things to do, so I'm not gonna take a nap today. Maybe after work though. That's not off the table. I am flying through this It hasn't even been 20 minutes yet, and I really am thinking that that's because I've been doing a good job on my chores. Because one thing I know for sure is if you keep up on like the little things, that it doesn't take long to do like a quick refresh. Like my microwave honestly isn't even dirty because for one, I don't play that. I don't like a dirty microwave because to me, I feel like when I put my food in a dirty microwave, in my brain, I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, the old dirty food is gonna like contaminate what I'm putting in there. So I definitely make an effort to clean up spills as they happen. And then I even put this little plate in the dishwasher at least once a week to make sure that nothing has gotten, oh my gosh, hold on. What? Come on! To make sure nothing has gotten on it. So when this chore comes around, it's not like backbreakingly difficult. I'm not like upset that I even have to do it because it goes by so incredibly quick. I even peeked up underneath the kitchen cabinet, and when maintenance came that one time, I did already organize everything. So it literally still looks just like I left it, with the exception of these gloves I just threw on there, but I'm just gonna put them back on the door. I just washed and folded cleaning towels, I think yesterday or the day before, and then everything else looks just as expected. So now that I've done that, oh, and I also did my garbage can because, again, that's one of the things that I try to keep up with because a dirty garbage can literally grosses me out. So if at any time something spills in the garbage can, I'm really good about making sure that I get it up. And I also wipe my lid quite often with like a Clorox wipe and on the inside, because sometimes like dust from the broom gets caught in there, or like little food crumbs and stuff gets caught in there. But I try to make sure I get it out as soon as it happens so that it's not just such a big annoying thing when it's time to do it. But I think that's it. So I did, oh, I need to spray the oven. Well, actually I need to take the pots out of there and then spray the oven. And then the only thing that I need to do after work is spend a little bit of time in the pantry. And I'm just gonna put myself on a 15-minute timer because honestly, I feel like I knocked out like 4 of those things, so I can cut myself a break today. I looked in the freezer, and lunch today is going to be a pork chop, and then I also saw some frozen vegetables, and I'm gonna reheat some rice from yesterday. And then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have at least like 25 minutes left of my lunch by the time all that gets done. Okay, it's a little bit more than I was thinking, but it's all right. It's gonna come right out. Outside of that, but since I'm in here, obviously I need a treat now. And the other day I got this, oh, why did I put it up so high? Oh my gosh. I got this Grand Panettone traditional Italian oven baked cake from Costco, and I am very curious to see what it tastes like. Definitely giving fruitcake. I mean, I do think this is a big old slice for somebody who don't even know what panettone tastes like, but here we are. It looks like brioche to me. The dough is kind of yellow. I'm tasting orange. Maybe raisin or date. Okay, look. I don't understand the hype around this cake. It's, I mean, it's good. I just would not go out of my way to have this in the same way that I would go out of my way for a pound cake. You know what I mean? But it's, I mean, it's good. It's very, very mild in flavor, except for like the pieces of whatever is in here. Plump raisins, candied orange and citrus peels from Calabria in Sicily, Italy. Milk, butter, natural flavors, no preservatives. So it's literally just raisins and oranges in here. It's cute, but I don't have to buy it again. I'm gonna eat. I might eat like a third of this, and then I'm gonna send it with my man to work. Because this is not good enough for me to like polish off the whole thing. It's just not. I mean, it was worth a shot. Back to this oven, because I think you know I started watching my show after work. But I need to get this done. And I don't want to deal with it tomorrow, so. I was kind of hoping I wasn't going to have to work hard for this, but okay. I can live with this. The last time I sprayed it, I left it on overnight, so I barely had to scrub it all, but even this scrubbing that I'm doing now is not the worst. That didn't even take 10 minutes, and lucky me, there wasn't anything that needed to be thrown away up there. So I'm gonna call this done. And now I'm gonna go wash my hair because it's super dirty, but the night is young and I'm in the mood. There is a lot going on right now. Outside of the fact that my hair wasn't dry when I woke up, which I kind of figured it wasn't because I did it so late last night. I am running late, okay? I have a holiday event for work today, and I had every intention on leaving the house early so that I could, ooh, her bag is cute. So I could go get a gift bag for the blanket that I could have sworn I had. I ordered this blanket from Kohl's, and tell me why I ordered it for store pickup. Baby, there's no time for me to go to Kohl's before I have to be at this event. Child, so now I have no gift for the white elephant exchange. So on my way here, I was doing a little thinking, and I've pulled up to World Market. And I'm gonna run, ooh, this one is not taken out. World Market, and I'm gonna run in here and see if I can find something really quick. I'm almost positive World Market has gift bags too. I really hope they do, because Walmart is close by here too, but I just don't want to have to be running to multiple stores. On top of that, I had some issues figuring out what I was gonna wear, of course, but it's because it is 75 degrees out here in December, and this is the only long sleeve that I have that is not a sweater, because I don't want to be burning up at this thing, because the restaurant that we're going to, I know that restaurant offers outdoor seating, but I don't know if that's, ooh, let me be quiet, hold on. I don't know if that's what they booked, and if it's outdoor seating Even in this long sleeve, I am feeling like I'm going to burn to an absolute crisp. But this is all that I had that wasn't like super casual. And I've said this before, so I really need to do something about not having clothes that I feel good and comfortable in to wear to work, because I feel like I am having this emergency a little bit more often than I would like to. And also, I done pulled up to this. It is looking like it is about to pour out here, and I don't have the time. I also have emergency tissue paper in the car. I wish I had white, but at this point, it is what it is. I got the cheese board deck. It's like a big deck of cards for creating cheese boards, and then caramel spiced apple, dark chocolate, and then some really thick peppermint sticks. I feel like people will put them in their coffee or something. I don't know. I know I like to eat peppermint sticks, so honestly, whenever I'm doing White Elephant, I tend to buy something that I know I would like, because there's always that chance you end up with your own gift. Oop, there it is. It was either pink or purple paper, so that is that. Oh my gosh, this car is a mess too. I can't. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. I got played. My gift got picked, and then I stole it, and then it got stolen from me, and then it got stolen from the third person. So I ended up with a $25 gift card to AMC. I ain't mad at that though. Not at all. I love the movies. I'm actually going to capitalize on a little bit of daylight that's left, and I'm going to run a couple of errands. I need to go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Trader Joe's. So let's do that.
The exhaustion from today's workout is kicking in, which is also fully translating into me not wanting to do a single thing, but I also need to feed myself. So I have this banana, and my first thought was to make banana pancakes, but I don't have any peanut butter. So I think we're just gonna make baked oatmeal. My breakfast looks like.
It took a little bit longer than I was thinking. I haven't actually ever made this in the air fryer. I used to use my toaster oven, but I went ahead and put a little bit more maple syrup on it, and yeah. Ooh, that is like on fire.
But it's looking really good.
Really good. That tastes really good. Okay. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's definitely not helping me right now. I don't need to be tired and listening to rain at the same time. So I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast and get back to it, because today's a review day. So I have quite a bit that I want to get done before the end of the day. And honestly, I don't know, I'm looking outside and it's not looking too cute. Like, it was definitely pouring more than this a little bit earlier, but it's still more rain than what I would want to run errands in. So if it doesn't slack off a bit, I'm gonna have to figure out what else I want to do for lunch. But
that is a problem for like a few hours from now. It's pretty clear to me that it's gonna rain for the next foreseeable future, and I don't wanna go out in that. So I feel like it's the perfect opportunity for me to finally try on these clothes that I bought and make some decisions on whether or not I'm gonna keep all of it, some of it, or whatever. I got this in 2 sizes from Target, but it's basically like a mock neck shirt, and it's a very pretty shade of green. My mirror is right here, so don't mind me, but, ooh, pull the chain out, girl. I really enjoy this shade of green. This is very cute. It doesn't feel too tight on my arms or anything. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick up its true color. It's a brown, but I would say it's got like reddish, grayish undertones. Anyway, let's see what it looks like. All right, again, I am a fan of this style of a shirt, and I also like it in this color. This is very pretty. Now onto these long sleeves. I got both of them in a small, and it's the same exact fabric as these, and they're just regular long sleeves, crew necks. So we'll do black first. It's a yes for me. I like it. Honestly, these are really great basics. They're lightweight, so like in the wintertime, I would not just wear these on their own unless I had like a blazer or something on, but they're really good basics. I don't know how they're gonna hold up in the wash, but they're really comfortable. So let's do green. I also feel like I'm gonna keep this one as well. Still from Target, this is a Peanuts Christmas sweater. I actually wanted this sweater in a medium, but all they had was a small. So let's give it a go. Actually, I think the small is basically perfect. I like that it comes all the way down past my fingers, because when I'm looking for something like super cozy to just like lounge and chill in, you know, maybe even run errands in or whatever, it's got to be like loose, comfortable, and cozy, and that's what this is. Now, it doesn't, because it's like a small and not a medium, it's not gonna cover my butt or whatever, but that's fine. This is so cute and it's comfortable. I have so many sweaters that are like striped like this. This is actually not like pure white, it's more of like a cream, but let's try it anyway. Not 100% sold on this one. The stripes, I think, might just be a little bit too wide. I don't know, I'll think about it. This sweatshirt is so cute. I literally cannot. Let's go for the small first. This is the small. I want to try the medium. I'm gonna keep the small because it's meant to be cropped, and this is a pretty low hanging crop. This is definitely not meant to be an outfit, but you know what? I think I'm gonna, ooh, these are long. This is the high-rise sweatpants, and I mean, I have room that I can pull the drawstring some more. I don't know. I'm gonna think about these two. I don't think I'm like 100% sold on them. Yes, I'm currently into the color green, but I got this beanie, this one, Tia Toomey socks. Let's do another switcheroo. Yeah, let me explain how this is probably the biggest medium I have ever seen. It is longer than I would prefer. I like the looseness, but it's just like a little bit too long. So I'll check on the website to see whether or not it would be free to do like a return and exchange. New robe. I ordered this from Kohl's, and you're literally not gonna be able to tell me anything on a Saturday morning, okay? Period. I've been wanting a packable jacket for like a couple years now, and Costco has one right now, but it has a hood and the hood is not detachable. And also, while I'm trying this on, I have already ordered the version of this from 32 Degrees that has a detachable hood. I didn't realize that they had it, so I'm gonna send this one back. But I was trying it on for size, and the only issue is the sleeve length, but honestly, I'm a petite person and I always have an issue with sleeve length, so if I roll one up, like one little ring, it fits perfectly fine. Off to the kitchen. Since I'm not going out, I figure I could get a head start on dinner. And dinner tonight, hold please, is going to be spaghetti and meatballs, and I'm going to use Rouge marinara and just some regular pasta noodles. But what I can do during lunch is go ahead and make the meatballs and get the sauce simmering. So this is just marinara sauce, and the reason why I like buying the marinara is because it's a blank canvas and I can turn it into pretty much whatever I want. So for spaghetti, I typically will add fennel and Italian seasoning as my chosen spices. The fennel, I mean, I don't measure, so I'll start with like this much and put that in there. And once it's warmed, you'll start tasting it. And then for the Italian seasoning, it's kind of like the same. Just pour in however much you think you need. And then while it's heating up, taste and adjust as necessary. But I'm gonna set this on low because it's just gonna be sitting here while I'm working, and I don't want to necessarily have to babysit it. For the meatballs, I tend to keep it pretty simple, especially when I'm doing like a convenience type of thing using a jarred sauce. It's like a pound of meat, 1 egg, a 1/3 cup of whatever kind of breadcrumb, panko or like Italian flavored, whatever, and then season with whatever you want to season it with. So I'm gonna go back in with garlic powder, Italian seasoning, onion powder, a little oregano, a little bit of crushed red pepper, and then salt and pepper. Let me do my breadcrumbs first, and I'm using panko because that's what I have. Italian seasoning, again, like that much. Let me move you closer. Moshe. Onion powder, again, just maybe that much. Garlic powder. Oh my gosh, I need more of this. I'm almost out. That much is fine. And this is Mexican oregano, but I feel like it adds a really nice flavor. And it's just so incredibly fragrant. I just crush them up in my hand before adding a little crushed red pepper. Ooh, a little good. Okay. I'm gonna mix this up in here. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot my cheese. Hold please. Okay, I'm also going to add Parmesan cheese to my breadcrumb mixture. And maybe just a little bit more because I'm in the mood. Now I'm using ground turkey because that's all I had in the freezer. And I'm still on that operation, not going to the grocery store thing. I'm just trying to really eat what I have and only shop if maybe I have ran out of something that's like essential that I might need to replace. So I'm just gonna go in with my hands. Just do the thing. Oh my gosh, this smells so good with the Parmesan cheese in here. Oh my goodness. Dump my egg in there. If you're unsure of how much seasoning to put into your meatballs, as a cheat, pinch off a piece after you get it all mixed and pop it in the microwave. You can check the flavors in there because it's really not going to be any or that much different from your final product. Oh my gosh, the sound of this is horrifying. I'm going to wash my hands and then go in with salt and pepper. I'm just going to add pepper until it looks like it's enough. I'm not going for heat because I already added crushed red pepper in there. That should be enough. And then I'm gonna add a little salt. And then go back in for the final mix. And because I am one of those people who I always doubt myself when it comes to seasoning meatballs or like meatloaf or like anything with ground meat, I'm just like, oh my gosh, the last thing I want is it to be under seasoned. So I am gonna utilize the cheat code, pinch off a piece, pop it in the microwave and see what it tastes like because I want my meatballs to be good, you know? Like that much.
ground turkey gonna need a little bit more help in the salt department. Maybe a little bit more pepper. More Italian seasoning, I think. Maybe a little bit more garlic powder. All right, I'm gonna mix it up and taste it again. So the seasonings on this are good now. Just needed a little bit more salt and then the rest of those seasonings I added. And I'm gonna try to get 16 meatballs. So I just pat it down, draw a line of 4, kind of separate this section a little bit. And I'm going to form these into meatballs, maybe about this big. And I'm gonna pop them into my air fryer basket because, again, the theme is convenience. She ain't got time, she don't want to. So I'm gonna make these in the air fryer and then they're gonna simmer into the sauce. The inside has already been sprayed with avocado oil. And then after I get them all layered in here, I'm gonna spray the tops with avocado oil too, because this is, can you see me? I hope you can. This is 93.7 ground turkey, so it's extremely lean, i.e. there is no fat up in here. So I'm just gonna spray them and hope for the best. I ended up with 20 meatballs, so I'm gonna go ahead and do these 16 and then pop back in here when it's done to just drop and swap. But I'm gonna spray the tops of these because this meat is so lean. And you know what, hindsight, I feel like I honestly could have just mixed some oil in with the meatballs, but not to like saturate them or anything, but I want a little bit of crisp if I can get it. So I'm gonna pop this in here at 400 for like 15 minutes. No, I'll do 12. Let's do 12. While the meatballs are taking their flight in the air fryer, I'm gonna go back to work, and then about halfway through, I'm gonna run in here, take out the basket and shake them around. And then when they're done, I'm gonna put them into the sauce and just swap and put the other 4 back in the air fryer. So see you in a sec. All right, changed my mind. I'm just gonna let them run in there for 10 because for the 1000th time, this ground turkey is so unbelievably lean. I don't want them to dry out. I am just going to transfer them into the sauce and let them hang out in here while I'm working. And they're just gonna sit in here on low and slow. Honestly, they're cute, but ground beef or ground chuck meatballs to me always taste better, and 100% is because of the fat content. Outro to this vlog because shortly after I logged off work, I legitimately passed out and not a single noodle was boiled. So I just popped in here to formally end the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will definitely catch you in the next one.